Welcome to Zusan News Ghana.
Item 1. Mr. Kwaku Agyeman Manu, the Minister of Health on Tuesday schooled Ghanaians on the types of hospitals operating in the country. He said Ghana has about 5 different health service providers within 2 big categories of public and private. These include public hospitals under the Ghana Health Service, the teaching hospitals, faith-based hospitals, security forces hospitals and quasi-government hospitals. Source: Ghana News Agency. Item 2. The government has fulfilled its pledge to provide 200 million Ghana cedis for the desilting of drains across the country, Mr. Samuel Ataratsia, Minister for Works and Housing, said on Tuesday. The release of funds, he said, had paved way for the commencement Ghana's desilting program nationwide as the rains set in this year. Source: Ghana Web. Item 3. Ghana's COVID-19 cases have increased by 121, pushing the tally to 1,671, the health service has disclosed. According to the Director General of the Ghana Health Service, Dr. Patrick Aboagye, 33 more patients have recovered, sending the total number to 188. Source: MyJoy Online. Item 4. The Pharmacists Forum has called on Professor Samuel Ato Duncan, the Chief Executive Officer of Koa Herbal Centre, to work with the Food and Drugs Authority to fix the problem of products contamination rather than fight the issue in the media. In a statement, the Pharmacists Forum said drug recalls all over the world are in the interest of public health and safety and urged those questioning the authority of the FDA to recall the batches of contaminated products to desist from the practice. Source: MyJoy Online. Item 5. National Democratic Congress's Member of Parliament for Bilsa North James Igalga has chastised the ruling New Patriotic Party and its parliamentary candidates for making political capital over the ongoing sod cutting of projects under the Northern Development Authority, NDA. Mr. James Igalga, who is unhappy with the matter in which parliamentary candidates of the NPP in the northern sector goes around to cut sods for projects under the Northern Development Authority, said the Northern Development Authority is a statutory body set up under an Act of Parliament with a clear-cut mandate. And added that the NDA is therefore not an appendage to any political party including the NPP. Source: Modern Ghana. Item 6. The Mass Action Committee has condemned the opposition National Democratic Congress (NDC) attacks on the Electoral Commission. It was reported on Saturday 25 April 2020 that a group of supporters allegedly belonging to the NDC led by one Sam George thronged the City Escape Hotel ostensibly to disrupt an ongoing meeting by the EC. The said meeting, we understand, was one of the routine meetings the Commission holds prior to major events on the calendar. To this end, the Commission felt no need to request the presence of security officials, the committee said in a statement signed by Atik Mohammed, its executive secretary. Source: Modern Ghana. Item 7. Ashesi was ranked first in Ghana, 9th in Africa, and among the world's top 400, in the 2020 Global Times Higher Education, the University Impact Rankings. The impact rankings measure the actions taken by higher education institutions to realize the United Nations 17 Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) around the world, and contributions to the world's economic and social well-being. Source: MyJoy Online. Item 8. The Trades Union Congress (TUC) and the Ghana Employers Association have called on government to extend its stimulus support to cover big businesses amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Currently, the government has plans to put in place a 600 million Ghana cedis soft loan scheme with a 2-year repayment plan for micro, small and medium-scale businesses. Source: City Newsroom. Item 9. The Ghana Revenue Authority says it is in talks with GCNet to restore its systems following the challenges witnessed at the ports with the newly integrated Customs Management System, ICUMS, popularly called UNIPASS. UNIPASS was introduced by the government to replace the single-window platform Ghana Customs Management System (GCMS) from GCNet and West Blue Consult at the ports. GRA started using the system on Tuesday, April 28, 2020, amidst challenges. Source: City Newsroom. Item 10. Government has asked all landlords to, as a mandatory requirement, inspect the COVID-19 status of all foreigners before renting out properties to them. The minister, Mr. Ataraki, also said that government has the capacity to cover the rent of persons who may face eviction for not being able to meet their rent obligations as a direct result of COVID-19 challenges. Source: City Newsroom.